Good morning, everyone. Sorry, I'm really a bit sniffly today. Got a bit of a cold. I'm not, yeah, it's interesting when you get colds. You generally do get a bit of cold, so it's a bit sniffly, so I do apologize. Hopefully you're having an amazing morning. Yeah, I'm still quite swollen. Oh, look, I look so sad. You know, it's just I'm not wearing any foundation, and you can tell I'm looking sad, but I'm not. And I have a sniffly nose, but it's all good. It's a bit, hopefully it goes down quickly. It will go down soon. This is so important, right? I hear it all the time. People, like, you know, especially clients telling me you're an amazing high level woman. They're absolutely the best, honestly. They're very high level and I love them to death, but they always ask me, what is the strategy? What is the strategy? What is the strategy? Or they feel like when they come that they're missing on the strategy, and they think that once they get the strategy, then they can get the success and they can get the results and outcomes that they desire. And it's like, no. It's all about the mindset. I believe you can get any strategy at all. Like, you can even see other people's strategies. You can Google it. You can see what people are doing, right? And you know what they're doing. But the thing is, their mindset is what's getting them the results. Because the thing is, it's like you're a headless chook. Thanks for the likes. Headless chooks, just doing all these strategies, doing all this work, and then you wonder why it's not working. You go, I'm doing all this strategy, I'm doing everything that I was being told by these, you know, experts, but it's not working. And you know why it's not working? And it's not like, oh, what's the secret strategy? No, the secret strategy is the mindset. If you don't believe the strategy will work, then what's the point? If you don't believe success is for you, if you don't expect results, if you don't expect things to change, why would they? Why would a strategy save you? If that was the case, if all it took was a strategy, then everyone would have the results they want. If it was that simple. When I tell people mindset, they're like, oh, what do you mean mindset? It's not harder, but the thing is, if you believe that strategy will get you, like, honestly, it won't. Strategy is probably about, I would say, even 5%. 5% strategy, 95% mindset. Right? Because the thing is, if you do not believe you deserve it, if you do not have the confidence, if you don't believe you're going to get it, then there is no way you're going to get it. There is no way. And it's got nothing to do with you. Like, you are amazing. It's not like there's something wrong with you, because there's not, right? You're absolutely perfect the way you are. But it's just your thinking and your beliefs and what you believe is true, and your thoughts and who you think you are, which is not true. Unless you think you're amazing, then it's true, and I high five you. But if you don't think that you're amazing right now, then you're wrong. You're absolutely, completely wrong, because you are amazing and you are deserving the results, and it's not the strategy. Like, you're thinking, oh, I don't know the strategy, and why is it that I'm spending, all this money on ads or whatever it is that you might be doing. A lot of people said, come to me, they spend, you know, thousands and tens of thousands of dollars on ads, and it's not working. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not surprised if, with, you know, once I start uncovering and unlocking their mindset, I'm like, okay, and now I understand why, and we understand what is the real reason, what's blocking you. And you might have all the strategies about the place, but if you believe that if you take on more clients or you become busy, then you'll have less time, then that means that you're not going to do it. You're absolutely not, the strategy just won't work, because deep down you're saying, yeah, I want this, I want that, I want to have more sales, but then deep down you don't want the sales, because that will mean less family time or less pamper time, or, you know, interfere. If that's what you truly believe deep down, no strategy will save you. You can do all the strategies and you're like, why is it not working? Like, what the hell? Especially, you know, if you had to rack up on debt, and I hear that a lot, that people get debt. Nothing wrong with debt, but my personal belief, I don't know. I find if you don't have to get in debt, don't. But if you have no choice, then absolutely get into it. But the thing is, and they're like, well, I thought it would work now because I've got the strategy. You know, this strategy's gonna work. It's like, no way. Like, you have to believe it. And I also thought the same as well. I honestly did think it's all about the strategy, and did all the strategy, and I woke up and thinking, okay, I've got some results, but not as the results that I wanted. And it's because I didn't want it. I didn't want the results. Deep down, it was like, no, I didn't want it. I did not want any success at whatever, because that's just not who I was, right? That's just not who I wanted to be. And you need to unlock that. You need to uncover that. And the more that you think that you can do it yourself, you can try, but you can't see your own crap. Like, you cannot see your own crap. So even I've always had, like, well, I haven't always had coaches, sorry. Only since late last year in August up till now, I have a coach, right? And I'm going to have a coach for the rest of my life as well, because I see the value in it. I can't see what I can see in others. I can see in my clients because I'm impartial to them, but you can't see your own. And that's the only reason why, you know, you need to have, you know, either a mindset coach or someone who's pulling your leg to see where you're holding yourself back, because you can do the same thing day in, day out like a robot and do the work and do, you know, take a lot of action and put a lot of hours in and not see results simply because you don't believe it's possible, right? And it's more than just saying a few affirmations a day. You need to unlock, basically. And the reason why it doesn't work, because you just see, that's how you see the world, right? And you don't see it any wrong or different. That's just how you've always seen it. Because maybe when you were 5 years old or 1 year old or 2 years old, something happened. You won't remember what happened, right? That made you see it in that way. You just don't know. How will we know what happened at 3 years old or what happened at 5 years old? Sorry, I'm so silly. Or 6-year-old that changed how you viewed the whole world. And you know what? You made decisions. You acted accordingly to that view. That's all it is. So for example, like, you know, you might have, when you're kids and you want to have fun and you just want to enjoy life and you play games, and then someone put you down, right? They might have said something to you because they might have had a hard day. And again, we can't blame people. They might have had a tiring day, a hard day. So they just said something to you and you're like, okay, now, you know, I need to be accepted, right? For example, you know, you're playing some toy, someone's like yelling at you, like, for example, okay, I now need to be accepted and I will do everything that I can to be accepted. And if I'm not accepted, then I won't do what it takes. I won't do the work, basically, because I want to be accepted. And you don't need to be accepted by anyone because you're amazing the way you are. See how these things change your whole life. And it's just something simple that might have happened to you at 3 or 4 years old when someone just told you off for whatever reason. You're like, now you think, my belief is I have to be accepted. I have to be validated. I can't, if I'm not validated, there's no point in doing anything, right? And the thing is, that's not a good mindset to have. And then you think, well, that's just the way it is. You just think, well, that's just how it's always been, because it's been there since you're 3. You don't know any different. See, you can't see things like that. You cannot possibly see it. And then you keep on making a choice and you think, oh, well, that's just not for me. I'm not good enough. I'm not like the X, Y, and Z person. It can't happen for me. The only reason why it happens for them is because they have a different belief system. They have a different mindset. That is the only reason why they've got what you want, right? It's not because they're better. I hate when people put people on levels or different type of ranking. No. They might have that title, for example, you know, CEO or manager or whatever it might be. There's no difference here. The only reason why they got there is their mindset. Yeah, they did the work of course. Like, it's not just the mindset and not doing the work. They had to do the work as well. That's important. But first comes mindset, what you believe, because what you believe is exactly what you're going to get. And then you link it to your self-worth. And you go, well, I'm just not good enough. I'm just not like that person. Well, I don't know about how you were born. Unless you were born from wood, then you're human, just like everyone else. And that means we're all born the same way. We all have the same stuff internally. The only reason why people have different results is because of what they believe. What they believe. That is the only difference. And you know what the good thing is? You can change that. You don't have to have the strategy or be like, oh, now I don't have the strategy, so I can't change. Or I don't have the strategy, so I can't fix it. No, you can. But the thing is, you have to want it. You have to want to change. You have to want to, take time and own the responsibility. And a lot of people don't, because they don't want to be like, well, I'm now responsible for my mindset. I have to make sure that I know what I want and I'm clear on what I want, and I actually have to put in the work, because there is courses work. Everything that you want in life, there is always going to be work involved, mindset work or whatever type of work. But the thing is, if you spent most of your day doing mindset work or having your mind right, everything will fall into place. You could be doing all the strategy and all the action steps and still not get the results that you want. Okay, so this is so important. This is absolutely crucial. And a lot of people come to me and say, well, that's just the way it is. That's the way it has to be. That's just the way I don't have luck, or I have poor luck, and that's why of this circumstance, this is why I can't elevate to the next level, this is why I can't do this, and a whole bunch of excuses. Well, if you want your life to be about excuses, then go for it. But the thing is, you can change it. You can change it, whatever it is that you want. You can. Okay, you don't have to be linked by circumstances, whatever it is that you think you're holding yourself back. The only thing that's holding you back is yourself, because that is honest truth. You can change it. You can change it. You can transform your life. You can absolutely transform your life. And you've probably known people and seen people transform their life. So why can't you? The only reason why you can't is because you don't, maybe you're just too lazy enough to admit it. You say, oh, I prefer to blame the world, or I prefer to blame, you know, circumstances as to why you don't want to do the work, right? And the work is not hard, you know, isn't it? And not only mindset work, it is just, you get that joy in your heart, you know, absolute bliss, peace of mind. You have, you know, you don't have to worry about that inner chatter. You know that everything works out for you. And no matter what happens, no matter how, you know, many maybe upsetting news that you've got, well, it means that something better is on its way, you know? Something like someone might have lost their job or whatever it might be. Well, something better is on their way. And you know that's always going to be, maybe not straight away, but something, and then you go and you find another job or another business, whatever it is, and like, oh, this is so much better. This is what I'm meant to be doing. See, and if you have that mindset work, nothing will scare you. You'll be sort of like invincible. You'll be invincible, unstoppable, because that is, you won't worry. And people are like, what? You're not worried about this? No, why would you worry? Because you have the internal safety. If you have mindset, if you have a proper mindset, you know that you can achieve anything and you can do anything, and you can save yourself and you can protect yourself. You don't need an external source or a strategy to save you. You can save yourself. And isn't that a good feeling to have, rather than you're scared of, I don't know, for example, if you're renting, getting kicked out, or, you know, business not doing well, or not losing your job, and you're so scared because of that. Whereas if you had the internal security and you knew that no matter what happens, that everything works out perfectly and just as it's supposed to, that you'll be right. And you know what? That is the best thing you can ever have. That is the best feeling, and that's when you're truly unstoppable. And you know what? That's how I'm like, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm so glad. Like, I would be, and the only reason why I'm like this is because I got myself out of it. I'm, you know, in the process of obviously developing a really hard, solid mindset, because there's always, you know, we're all work in progress, and there's always another level, right? So I can honestly say that. And can you say that, right? Because the thing is, if you're not, then no wonder you're stressed. No wonder you're not feeling good. No wonder things are, but you can change that. You don't have to worry about a job, circumstance, or anyone to save you, because you can save yourself. So this is the importance of mindset. It is absolutely everything. I want to say this to the day I die, because I really want other people to understand this. And a lot of people just don't get it. That's why they don't change their mindset. They don't think it's possible, or they don't think there's another way. Well, there is. I'm telling you now, there is another way. So if you need help with mindset, please feel free to message me at any time. More than happy to help you, because honestly, to feel unstoppable is just absolutely amazing, and I want that for every single person if possible. So I hope you have, look how beautiful the day is. Hope you have an amazing day, and always remember that mindset is everything, more important than any strategy. And just know that you're amazing. Take care. Bye.